Hey everyone, High Pockets here, back with some more Mills County. So, I decided that I wasn't going to put you guys through another video of cultivating. So I kind of went ahead and got this field pretty much finished up. I kind of wanted to bring the video in, just finishing it up, making sure everybody kind of thinks that I actually did it and didn't just put it on a worker or something and walk away. Um, I did use GPS mod, but hey, if you got it, use it, right? I have a IntelliView monitor in here with a GPS receiver. It's kind of weird because this is actually like the command arm and everything out of a T8. I would imagine that whoever made this mod just took the base game T8 and changed the hood up a little bit. But hey, you're not going to hear any complaining from me. It's a fantastic mod. Works great. This cultivator is a little overpowered for it, but that's fine. So after we get this field finished cultivating, we have one field left, just a little one, little guy, field 16. That is the last field we need to cultivate, and then we're basically just waiting on ground temps. So yeah, that's this field cultivated. We'll go ahead and fold the cultivator up and head on down to field, is it 16? Yeah, 16. And we'll get that done right away. I do like how neatly this cultivator folds up in a nice little package. I don't know that I've been to field 16, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure it's a lot bigger than you think, but it looks to be about a quarter of the size of field 14 here, so this shouldn't take too terribly long. Put the beacons on, a little flasher action going, make sure everybody knows we're coming. Oh yeah, that's a nice little field there with a electric pole, whatever you want to call it, power line right in the middle. So that'll be fun. Let's go ahead and get this unfolded. We can turn all the flashers off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Take out the fence right away. Get lined up here. Let's get going. I think I might just put this on a worker right away. I think we may plant this as corn and use this as our silage. We'll make this into silage. But I don't know, we might, I'm guessing that that grass field over there, we may just make some haylage instead, because if we get 2 cuts out of that, that's going to be more than enough. Actually, we're going to have to, because we're going to make silage bales, haylage bales. So yeah, we're going to have to definitely make our silage out of that field. Cutting that field though, that's gonna be a job. No doubt about that. Clear my schedule for that day because that's gonna take some time. That might have to actually be split up into halves or something. yeah, everything's going well. This tractor, really liking this tractor. Thing works great. Cultivator's nice. We also have a subsoiler for when the fields do need to be plowed. I hate using plows on American style maps because people just don't really use them around here anymore, or at least my neck of the woods. They're not really used a whole lot. Everything's going towards vertical tillage, using rippers and things like that. I apologize if you could hear my little robot vacuum running in the background. I better shut that off. So yeah, like I said, this field should be super quick. Might actually just do a time lapse, to be honest. Probably be easiest. Matter of fact, yeah, we're going to do a quick time lapse. We'll get this field finished up, and then we'll move on to, well, whatever we've got for the rest of the day, for the rest of the video. I'm not sure what I got planned yet. We'll figure something out. We might possibly be able to start doing a little planting. So, yeah, we will see you after the time lapse. So here it is. This is the last little bit of cultivating for the first year of our Let's Play on Mills County. It's always satisfying when you get to the last swath and it's pretty much just a perfect width. I don't know why, it just is extremely satisfying. Look at that sunset. Oh man, that is a good screenshot right there. Anyways, let's get this folded up. Go ahead and run back to the farm. We'll get our road lights on, get some flashers and some beacons, all kinds of good stuff going on. Especially at nighttime, we want to make sure everybody knows that we are heading down the road. There's traffic on this map, just not a whole lot. Yeah, see? Let's go. Come on. I got money on the fact that I'm going faster than he is. Use quite a bit of fuel, actually, compared to usual, about a quarter tank, which isn't really a lot of fuel. If you were an actual farmer, you'd be psyched about that amount of fuel, but in FS17 standards, that's quite a bit. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll just park this off over here. Turn some beacons off, turn some flashers off, lights, shut her down, and we will head for the house for the night. And we will see you in the morning. There we go. Springtime in the morning. It's already 40 degrees. It's a nice brisk 40 degrees out. Now, as far as crops, I'd like to do some Milo. I've never done Milo. I've never even seen Milo, to be honest. I think what we'll do is soybeans. We could do half soybeans and half Milo. I think that sounds like a good time. That means no planting today though, because soil temp's got to come up another 5 degrees. Let's see, what else do we got going on? 18 is... I thought 18 was planted. Ah, no. Okay. Well, I thought we were all done cultivating, but apparently I don't know how to read the mini-map there. So, we've got one more field to cultivate. I'm not going to put you guys through it. I'm just going to stick it on a worker and we'll let it go. Then we might have a little bit of a drive around and check on things, see how things are growing. Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason I was thinking that that was still growing. I don't know. This is a big field too. Now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm actually looking at doing some work in it. Go ahead, we'll get this unfolded. And we're just going to set it off on a worker right away. We'll see how they do it, how they cope. Probably be more of a pain than it's worth, but we'll see what happens. Alright, you have a good time. I wonder how much this field costs. I'm just curious. Yeah, field 18, that's a pretty big field. I'm actually looking forward to harvest time. Alright. Let's jump in the pickup. It's a good thing we got that big header. We're going to have to buy a corn head now if we want to do Milo, I believe. I think we're going to have to go around, maybe. Yeah, we'll just... They don't mind. There's nothing growing here. It's fine. This is a really big field. What do we got? 360,000. That's really not too terrible. I mean, when you think about it, when you think about what you're getting there. But, yeah. Call 555-1234. I have a feeling that is not a good number. They don't want to sell that very bad, apparently. This almost looks like it's ready to... It's getting close already. So that is going to take some time. This little T4 here and that mower are going to have a real good time. By the time we get done mowing one end, it's going to be ready to cut again on the other. Even this field here is just huge. You're just getting the first row done? Oh my. That is going to be a 2-day job for that guy. So, I think what we may do is try and do a little spraying. We've got the 7800 parked in here, hooked to the sprayer still. Let's get that fired up and hooked up. Now, I don't know if we should be able to spray this, even though it's not planted, I would think. Get a nice little base layer of something down. Herbicide before we spray, before we plant. Maybe a little nitrogen, maybe. Oh yeah. Now I did take a look at these sprayers a little earlier, and actually this is the wider of the two. There's a 15 meter and a 24, I think it was, and this is the 24 meter. So this is as big as we're going to get until we buy either the trailed one or a self-propelled, which I think we'll probably go with a self-propelled sprayer. That seems like the best way to go, if you ask me. Now I don't think we're going to spray that grass field again. I think we're just going to, what we get is what we get there, because that's going to be a mess if we have to, if that's completely, 100% productive. That's going to be an insane amount of work. I need to do the outsides here. Bumpy field for being cultivated. A tractor, I would hate to be the guy riding around in that tractor right now. Yeah, I don't know, we're going to take a bit of a obscure approach at this. We'll kind of split it into two halves and do it that way. I don't know. Change it up a little. When you're spraying, it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference as long as you get everything covered, right? That's the way I see it. I wonder why. Oh, yeah, there you are. That set of tires is clean. That set is dirty. What's going on here? Maybe it's a shadow thing. I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, each field is going to have to be sprayed. This is the bad part of seasons. It's just kind of a slow process. Everything once you get everything in place and once you get everything going, there's plenty to do, plenty of interesting different jobs that need to be done all the time. But when you're first starting out, man, it's hard to make a video that you don't think is just going to be absolutely boring. So I guess we'll see. See how well I do with it. Hopefully pretty good. I don't know if we'll have enough spray in the sprayer for this field or not. I forgot I bought that tote of spray, which we have at the shop. So once we are out, we can run to the shop quick and grab that. Matter of fact, we should almost put this on a worker and go grab that with the T4. We have yet to actually use that. The little bit that I have used it, it seems like a really decent mod. I think it's a mod. I can't remember actually. It might be a base game tractor. And if it's a base game tractor, then it's definitely going to be good. They're always good. Usually a little plain, nothing fancy and exciting going on with them, but they work well, and at the end of the day, that's really what you need. Oh man, I've been kind of recording these videos all today in my day of hooky from work, and tell you what, I haven't done a thing all day, and it's been fantastic. Wonder how you can kind of see it over there in the distance. Probably got about 3 rounds done. That is a long field. The harvest is going to be quite interesting this year. I think we'll definitely have the time on times 5 or 15 at the max, I would think, to get everything harvested up in the allotted time. Well, we're going to have a little awkward bit there. This is why I wish I had the sprayer add-on mod. I really need to look into that and get that whole situation figured out as far as which ones are which. There is another, the 15 meter one, which I'm guessing is part of that. But I don't know, it's almost worth it to me to to waste a little bit of spray and have another 9 meters of width. But when you use that, use the sprayer add-on modded sprayer in the Valley of the Old Stream, or the Valley of the Old Farm, sorry. And that thing works so good. It was fantastic, because right now it would have the outer sections shut off. And you wouldn't be wasting any fertilizer. Because as I've learned, working in the agricultural industry, spraying too much is almost as bad as spraying not enough. In some cases it's worse, actually. As crazy as that sounds. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on a worker, and then we're going to fire up the T4 and go get that tote of fertilizer. Yeah. Hopefully I've got some pallet forks, maybe. Probably not. Yeah, we'll have to buy a set of pallet forks as well. Yeah, this thing seems pretty good. It is just a little guy though. This will be good for taking care of cows, things like that, and probably not even for that long, because we will have more cows than, well, hopefully we'll need a wheel loader out there. That's the end goal there. I think once we get, I want to get pigs as well, so we'll have pigs and cows. Yeah, maybe sheep. Maybe we'll go all out with it. Maybe this will just be kind of a livestock farm. It looks a little funky in there. About what I would look like inside of one of these. About what I do look like inside of one of these. I actually, the other day at work, I was working on I can't remember what it was. It was like a 2700 series Massey. Little tiny compact, like the smallest compact tractor that Massey makes. And yeah, it was crazy that it had a little sun cover, whatever you want to call, sunshade on it, and I sat in that thing and my head almost hit it, and they were taking pictures of me in it, and I just it looked like a clown car, what it looked like. These roads on this map are super good. They've got the little, repair jobs in there, little tar and all that. Just makes it look more realistic, if you ask me. It's actually got postal service on there and all kinds of stuff. Alright, so I need to go ahead and buy some stuff. Shocking. Pallet fork. Should we get something else? Definitely not for $2,000. That is a little outrageous. Yeah, we'll just go with the old vanilla standard. Done. Alright. Let's should we see if we can get this all scooped up in cab view? I think we could. I think we could do it. Looks like we're going to want to go from this way so we can get the boards on the bottom. How are we doing here? That's good. Oh, there we go. Oh, beautiful. It's the front end. I think the back end's in the air at this point in time. Yes. Wait, a weight. We need a weight now. Shouldn't need anything too huge. So let's see if we can get this hooked up. We'll just drag. Yeah, okay. You stay over there. You go over there. That is the issue with little tractors like this. They can lift a lot. They just can't handle a lot. See, like this thing for moving bales, definitely going to have a weight on it. Oh. It helps to move the loader when you've got the loader enabled. The back end of this thing is still pretty light. See, the front tires all squatted and the back tires are not at all. Oh yeah, should have bought a little bit bigger weight, I think. But the show must go on, right? $80 in wage payment. I guess we do have two workers going. Hoper G completed their task. I'm gonna guess that that's the sprayer, but you never know. That cultivator is pretty big, so definitely a possibility. We'll see you on our way. Yeah, so at the end of the day we could probably use a tractor with a little more ass, but yeah, it's fine. The guy, we were actually pulling a cutter head out of a chopper the other day at work, and he's a newer guy, and if anybody doesn't know, the cutter head is the front of the chopper. The head attaches to it. It's got all the knives and basically where all the magic happens for the chopping of grain or corn or whatever you're running through it. That's where it all happens. And they're pretty heavy. I mean, if you don't have, a 150 horse plus tractor, you just forget about it, because you just can't move it around. We had a 4650 John Deere tractor that we were using, and that was, yeah, it worked good, but that was about as small as you want to go. You're not done. I thought you said you were done. Well, mostly done. We'll give it to you. Sprayer's not even empty. Look at that. Okay. Almost done with this field. We still have a lot of spraying to do, but that's fine. We'll probably do quite a bit off screen here, kind of get the rest of them, get the rest of the fields sprayed up and ready to be planted. One thing I just thought of though is if we're wanting to do Milo, I don't know if our planter supports that crop. So that could be a bit of an issue. Here we are, we're almost done. Perfect. Let's fold this up. We'll head right up back across the field, same tracks. These things do look a little funny, two-wheel drive. So especially the 7800s, the bigger 7000 series double aughts. Those front tires are just so big. They look like airplane tires. Let's go ahead and fill this up now that it's here. May as well. Lighten the load on this little tractor. See if we can see the weight transfer go back to the rear wheels. Well, no, not really. So we'll go ahead and we'll just hire a worker to go ahead and field number 9 and get that sprayed up. Then we'll check on, well, we can see where he's at. He thinks he's, nope, doesn't think he's done. That's surprising. Then I'd like to do a little investigating with our planter situation. I better start him or her. It is very possible that it's a female running the sprayer. I'd say it's about a 50-50 shot. There. Cool. Let's go ahead. We will throw this tote over here by the shed. That dog has got more energy. About like Marley, my dog. That dog has got more energy than I could ever even think about having. It's just insane. Yeah, this looks like a good spot for it. I'd like to have it up against the shed, but you know. Let go of it. Come on. What am I, underneath of it? Okay. Well, we'll just push it. This is probably super good for it. Breaking the plastic. Yep, that works. Let's throw this weight somewhere as well. Let's get this door opened up so we can get into the planter. $60 out. How I wish it was 60 degrees out right now here. Oh man, that would be absolutely fantastic. Let's throw this weight over here. Crack the concrete. Got a lot of floor drains in here. Anyways, that looks a little weird. Let's see what we got for crop types here. I got a feeling that it's not going to do what I want it to do. No. Yeah, that's an issue. let's go here, see what we got. That does not support what I want. That does. Maybe you gotta have more of a drill. Well, kind of looks like it. That does Milo. This does Milo. Supposedly this does all of those as well, but that's $100,000. Yeah, of course the one I bought does not do what we need. Yeah. I suppose we could buy this guy. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Definitely want something that's a little bit wider, because that's going to take absolutely forever. So yeah, what do we got here? 10 G's, huh? So it looks to me like we're gonna have to get a drill. This isn't a drill, this is a regular planter. That's definitely a drill. Well, we'll worry about that at a different time. Let's go ahead and tell you to go home for the day. And I suppose we will call that an episode. Kind of uneventful for today. A little bit of spraying done, got some cultivation done, realized some issues. I'm going to go try and find some different mods as far as the planter goes. But yeah, so I think we're going to wrap that up here for today. As always, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will talk to you next time. Thanks.